is this conversation? What is this conversation? It's horrifying is what it is. Don't take this out of context. Nice. Thank you. Appreciate it. What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs in your swimming pool? Bob. What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs laying on the floor? Matt. Hey! What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs hanging on your wall? Art. I don't understand why that joke requires it to be a guy with no arms and no legs. He could just be a guy named Art hanging from the wall. Why does the lack of limbs have to be a factor? Dad joke. Answer me that, dad joke manufacturers. If you lose, does Milo eat your corpse? Yes. Okay, no. So folks who are new in the chat might not know. We made a joke about I horribly lost my my first Nuzlocke challenge. And the final Pokemon that killed me was it was big spider thing. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. Gavantula. And that like killed my last Pokemon. And so we joked that whatever Pokemon beats you in a Nuzlocke challenge, it just eats you. So yeah, I don't want to think that Milo's a cannibal, but he could be. Yes, I like this version. Milo buries you right in the middle of the gym. He just fucking drives a knife through your heart. Nope. Marvis has got this shit. I promise you my advice is spot on. Lucky you having me as your partner. I'm gonna choke this kid. I'm sure he'd love that, Neku. Oh, I can't particularly say I will admit that I am somewhat disappointed by this. Yeah, no, I'm not wearing that. I just spent 30,000 gold on it. I'm not wearing this. I will trust the guiding star to the gay lawyer flirts. Yeah, I am your guiding star. Follow me. Set me free. Nope, nope, wrong stream, wrong stream, wrong stream, wrong stream. Follow me and I will lead you down the guiding path of homoerotic lawyers. It gets even better in Ace Attorney 2 onwards once Edgeworth gets whacked with the character development stick. Yeah, Crush 40 out of nowhere. That's how I play. Follow me, set me free. Trust me, and we'll see some gay Ace Attorneys. I'll make it through. I can't believe I made the syllables latch up. I'm impressive. Someone clap for me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to my audience. Thank you. Hi, Gumshoe. All right. No, that's British. I need Jersey. I'm walking here. I'm walking here. All right. Fucking hell. How do I do a Jersey accent? How do I do a fucking Jersey accent? All right, I'm fucking keep being British. Gumshoe is not smart enough to sound British. No, we can't. We can't. All right, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. See? Gumshoe? What an odd name. I'm trying Boston. Where is my boy? Show him to me. Where is my man's? Show him. Ah, there he is! You were not there earlier. Sir, oh, look at him. Look at him. Give me a minute. I'm just gonna look at him for a second. He's so relaxed. He was not there earlier though, sir. There's my lad. Hello. I went to Starbucks when I was at the airport just to like get myself a Frappuccino. It was like, you know what? I'm stuck in this airport for like 3 more hours. I'm gonna get myself a heckin' drink and it's gonna be nice. And I'm gonna tell the Starbucks cashier that my name is Star because that's a shape and it's easy to spell. And they put my name down as Store. My name is Store now. S-T-O-R-E. How could you fuck up star? It's 4 letters and it's a shape! Ugh. Ah, yes, look at these motherfuckers. Oh, yes, hello, sir. Would you like a delicious hors d'oeuvre? Take that munchie. Ah, yes. Must have been high in umami flavor. Exquisite. Yes, hello, you, sir. Fine patron of the arts and the finer things in life. Would you care for the taste of one of my bombs? Very delicious. They're absolutely dynamite, I do say so myself. Haha, see? It was a joke about the fact that you exploded and died. Yes. Yes. Anyway. This is the room I just came in. Okay, this is not the room I just came in. I tried to get into true crime. I can't do it. I watch Criminal Minds because I like fake crime where the bad guy gets caught at the end. And I get to, like, get all gushy about, like, oh, these characters mean so much to each other. I love their little relationships. It's so cute. And they catch the bad guy at the end. True crime just makes me sad. True crime just makes me feel like people are fucked up. Fake crime makes me think people are fucked up, but these guys love each other. They're a family, goddammit! It works. The final boss music always works in everybody's themes. It's very cute. Hello! Hello, stream! Happy Wednesday! Happy Wednesday! It's a Wednesday stream. Pew, 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 pew. Pew. Oh, and Molly is also here to greet stream chat. She heard me making noise and was just like immediately, hello! Hi, Molly cat. Hi, Molly cat. Come here. Come sit on my lap and don't be like half on my lap and half on my desk. Come here. Mommy. All right, I'm gonna. You guys are being talkative. Now I gotta say hi to everybody. All right, let's do it. Robert, hello. Demi Reezy, hello. Scorpy the Venus Flytrap Jester, hello. Spamton with a gun gender person, hello. More Blank, hello. Seven Lascaras, hello. Change Comics, hello. Mars Bar, hello. Quizzes Castle, hello. And we're doing cannibalism mentions in the chat. Adler Schwartz, hello. Rosalie Collins, hello. Who haven't I said hi to? Golden Wise, hello. Lunarian Core, hello. Slyfox23, hello. Eliums, hello. Is there anybody else I have not said hi to who has been in the chat? Locomelody, hello. You guys, you're so chatty. Tiff, hello. Person name, hello. Tina Marisa, hello. I think that's everybody. If I missed your name, feel free to roast me. If you're not in the chat, hello to you guys as well. If you're just lurking, howdy, hey, thanks for being here. I appreciate your presence, whether or not you are active in chat. Cupcake, hello. I wish there was like a way that I could set it so like the first time people chat, it would just like have a little marker next to it. That would make my life a lot easier when I'm doing my stream intro every day. Or every stream, I suppose. But hi, everybody! Or spammed it. I don't know, you guys. They never even, like, chatted. They're probably just, like, they came and followed and ran. Like, we can't be screaming. We can't be doing this, you guys. It's okay. It's okay. Chill out with the Spamton stuff, you guys. It's fine. If Spamton with a gun on Twitch does come back, you guys have to promise me that you won't scare them off immediately, alright? I don't want to freak him out too bad. Alright, so it is time to actually begin the draws. So, I promised you guys last time that I was gonna do a coloring stream. And I almost changed my mind because I finished inking this page yesterday and I immediately went to start coloring and I was like, hydrate. Fuck you guys, I hadn't gotten water. That's what I forgot to do during the break. God damn it, you're gonna make me dissociate. You're gonna make me disassociate again. God damn it, here I go, getting water. Go get water and all kinds of shit. Ah. Ah. If you guys drown me, I'm gonna put a cooldown on the hydrates. I'm gonna put a cooldown on it if you guys don't behave. I'll do it. Don't test me. I will do it. Anyway, I'm back now. I'll do my sippies. Alright. But yeah, so I promised you guys a coloring stream and we're gonna do that. Oh, that's what I knew I was forgetting something. I forgot to turn on Mix It Up bot. That's how I do my bot. I see the bonk redeem. I'll get to it in a sec. Because I forgot. I forgot to turn on Mix It Up. I knew I was forgetting to do something. Stop telling me to update Mix It Up bot. You do this to me every single time I turn on the stream, whether or not I updated last time or not. A little bit excessive, methinks. Okay, is it working now? Can I just bonk myself? There. Bonks. There, that's for you guys. There's a bonk. Alright, but yes. Anyway, what I was saying is that it is time to color, and I was gonna color this last night, but I was like, no, I promised stream chat that I would color the page on stream, and then they can steal all my coloring secrets. I promised them. So we're doing that. Started reading Castoff last night. It's really good. Oh, thank you! I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I'm promised I'm gonna, like, what's the word? I need to make, like, a little animation or something to go with the hydrate redeem, but I have not had time. So, not yet. I think that would be funny, though. I can find, like, a watering can gif or something. There better not be any kittens on the counter in the kitchen. She's not allowed. That I can't draw while watching the stream? Well, other people do that. Why can't you? Well, it's called multitasking, baby. There better not be a cat on the counters. What are you guys doing? Hang on, let me go check on my cats. I'm hearing thuds and suspicious bonks. Holy shit. Okay. Okie dokie. Gotta get my blanket resituated. And there will be no more shenanigans, alright? Okay. Just let me draw. Just let me draw, dang it. Getting distracted. I am simply trying to draw. My children. Look at them. Barely in the stream and so much has happened. More like 20 minutes into the stream and nothing has happened because I keep getting distracted. I am just trying to draw. And I keep getting distracted by everything and anything. Love that for me. Yeah, so step 1 of coloring is hanging out with our best friend, Philip Bucket. Okay, the Phil Bucket tool. Still have Napoleon. No, my brother came and picked him up like 20 minutes ago, so... Napoleon has been returned to his home. It's just my normal 2 cats. We are back to normal society at this point. By Napoleon, yeah. I'm sure he'll be happy to go home, but it seemed like he enjoyed having the extra space to run around in. My house is a lot bigger than my brother's apartment. So I'm sure he enjoyed having the extra space to be zoomy. Poor boy wasn't eating very much. I think he was stressed while he was here. Like, by the end of it, he and Milo got along decently well, but Molly always kept hissing at him. She was not impressed having a boy cat in the house. Why are we spamming Spamton? What are you guys doing? But yeah, so I spent my day earlier. I made a very large and kind of ambitious 3D model for the next scene that I'm drawing. Because I have to, like, the next page that I'm gonna draw after this one is the page where I have to use it, and I'm like, I guess I need to finally, like, sit down and make that 3D model. Ah, jeez. But it'll be worth it because it's gonna make my life a lot easier. And you guys will understand why once you see these pages. It's like, damn. Saw the cube on Twitter? Yeah, that was my ambitious 3D model. The cube. Just a cube. That's my cube Sono. It's me, but as a cube. I wish I was better at Blender, but at the same time, my models don't need to be good. They just need to, like the freaking, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, the structure of them, like, polygon and vertices wise, is fucking shit terrible. Because it doesn't need to be good. I just need, like, the shapes just need to be accurate for what I'm trying to draw. And so, like, the edge flow is fucking terrible on most of them. Like, whenever I make a window, I don't model a window into the building. I just make a window separately and just stick it into the building. But yeah, it's a bit of a mess, but it works for what I need it for, which is just drawing perspective. And I'm gonna show it to you guys once these pages go up on Patreon, is I think when I'm gonna post the 3D model, because I don't want to spoil it. You're gonna update the tweet link in the bot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to at some point. I keep on holding out hope that maybe, perhaps, I will eventually be able to get back into my old Twitter account. So for now, I'm foolishly holding out hope and not changing my Twitter on stuff yet. I know it is not likely that I'm gonna get back into that account. But I can still pray, goddammit. Maybe someday Twitter support will return from the war and actually, you know, be helpful and get me back into my account. I sincerely doubt it, but I'm not gonna stop trying. Because fuck you, give me my account back. Okay, listen, the Spampton thing was funny last time. I'm not sure if it's funny anymore. It's a little bit too much, I think. So maybe we can cool it down a little bit, please? Thank you. What happened? I got locked out of my account because my two-factor authentication app borked. And now I am locked out of my Twitter. I can still tweet from that account because I use a third-party, like, social media scheduler to post tweets in advance. And miraculously, that is still connected to my Twitter. So I can still tweet through that, and that has been my saving grace throughout this whole mess. But all I can do is tweet. I can't actually log into that account. I can't see any of the messages I've been getting on that account. I can't, like, see anything. And so I've been, like, trying to get people to migrate over to my new account, which is just my VTuber account that I've had for a while and barely used. And I mean, the good news is that, like, I can still tweet from it, which means that I've been able to get back, like, 1,000+ people, which, like, I had almost 14,000 people before I lost access to my account. So now only having, like, a little over 1,000 is quite a setback, but at the same time, Milo, stop scratching. Hey! Quit scratching the rug. Stop it. No, no. Oh, in the kitchen scratching the rug. But yeah, so it's just pain in my ass. How many of those 14K were regularly? That's the thing. That's the coping mechanism that I've been using during this whole debacle. Is that I'm willing that, like, that audience of 14,000 had been following me over the course of the last, like, 10, 12 years. I got that Twitter account my freshman year of college. I'm willing to bet that at least half of my Twitter followers don't even use Twitter anymore. Just gives you more milestones to look forward to. Yeah, milestones that I've already hit, and now I'm hitting again, and I'm like, oh, well, whatever. At least now I know that the people who are following me on Twitter are cool, and they're not just following me for some viral tweet I made, like, 4 years ago, and not actually interacting with any of my shit. I'm at, like, 1,000 now. My goal is if I can maybe, like, salvage 2,000 total. That, I'm trying to at least get, you know, a fraction of what I had back. Also, yes, this is a very fun panel. Ariana's just, like, hold up, and just the squad appears behind her. Some of them are cut off because there's gonna be, like, grass painted in, like, right here. But, yeah. If you guys want to follow my new Twitter, it's StarCarmineVT. If you do the Twitter thing... Oh, no, you know what? I took... damn it. I took it out, didn't I? Because I wasn't really using my VTuber Twitter before it became my main account. And so I took it off of my Twitter notifier. But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe eventually Twitter will begin to be a functioning website again, and Twitter support will actually get back to me and stop literally gaslighting me. So, I'm holding out hope, because I would, honestly, the most depressing part of losing access to my old account is that now my branding's not consistent. I was at TheStarfishface on everything, and now I'm not anymore. And I hate that if I have to, like, when I go to reprint my business cards, I'm gonna have to pay, I'm TheStarfishface on every platform. Except Twitter. And I'm just like, ugh. Damn it. That's honestly one of the most frustrating things, is that my branding is no longer consistent. I mean, if you go to my main Twitter, and you look at it for any amount of time, like, my most recent, like, 30 tweets have been like, hey, I got locked out of this account, go follow me on my new account. So, like, it wouldn't be hard to find. But god damn it, I'm mad about it. I'm fucking cheesed off. And my Discord's on borrowed time, because if for whatever reason, if I ever get logged out of my cell phone, I'm never gonna be able to get back in. So that's fun, it's all great. You're gonna die anyway. I mean, yes. I genuinely hope it doesn't. I hope that someone takes it away from Elon Musk at some point so we can have a functioning website again. Because, you know, I think it's valuable as a social media platform. And if you curate it, it's not quite a hell site as much as it, like, people say it is. You have to curate your online experience. Like a museum of fine shitposts from your friends and people that you like. My secret is to turn off retweets from most of the people that I follow so that I don't see the discourse. Simply do not perceive it. And I blacklist words and people with great veracity. It makes the experience just a lot more pleasant in general. The kitties are chasing each other. Lenders are coming from Musk's kneecaps. Good. Get his ass. I found cool stuff through the retweets, though. Yeah, see, my thing is I turn it off for, like... I keep it turned on for, like, my close friends. But my rule is, like, if you retweet too much stuff I'm not interested in, I have, like, a one-strike policy for retweeting about politics. You retweet one, like, political thing, I mute your retweets. It's like, you're done. I don't want to see no political discourse on my timeline. I want to see cute cat pictures and pretty art that people are drawing. You get into too much discourse, I'm gonna block your retweets. I'll still look at the main stuff you post, but I don't want to see any of your retweets. You hear me? New follower to the alternate account. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, my flats at this stage are generally kind of a mess, so I just go in, one panel at a time, just like kind of slowly just fix up all the little itty-bitty corners that may have gotten, like, not filled properly. Go in, fix them, and, like, I forgot to color Frankie's earring right there, so I'll do that. Most of these aren't going to be seen, but I figure I might as well fix them while I'm here. I go over to Vector. Yeah, it's funny. My art style with eyes has kind of changed in the last chapter. I stopped drawing, the eyes being, like, full ovals, like, fully, or, like, drawing a line around the entire outline of the eye. I stopped doing that at some point during chapter 10, because it just got to be where it was more comfortable for me. And I was worried that people were gonna be like, Transgender Garfield, thank you for the follow, welcome to the stream squad. I was worried that people were gonna notice and not like the change, but literally no one has commented on it, which leads me to think it's like, well, I guess it's fine then. Oh yeah, and I was talking last time about how my newest YouTube video, I was worried people weren't gonna like it because I kind of over-exaggerated the thumbnail. And I was like, oh no, but what if this video is getting a lot of views? What if people don't like how much I exaggerated the thumbnail? They're gonna think it's clickbait, even though it's not, because I did technically get stabbed, but I did kind of exaggerate it because the injury wasn't very bad. People aren't gonna like it, and they're gonna be mean to me. And then I looked at the video's analytics, it had like 100% like ratio, 0 dislikes. And I was like, oh, I guess it's fine. Twisted Disaster, hello! Welcome to Strim. Coloring. Coloring. I feel like I might need to straighten out Marina's eyes here. She might be a wee bit cross-eyed and I need to, like, check. Yeah, a little bit. pupils are aligned, I think. It's just the outline of the eyes are not. There, I think that's better. Maybe. Wow! I don't know how that happened. Oh, stretch break! Stretch break! Everybody stretch break! Stick your hands in the air like you simply do not care. Stretch break! I'm gonna hydrate too because I'm thirsty from talking. Clickbait thumbnail is just normal YouTube. I mean, that's true. I just felt bad because I was like, oh, what if I made it too clickbait? What if I made it too clickbaity and people aren't gonna think that it's worth the amount of clickbait that was in it? And then, like, I guess that just literally no one cared. Because that video, at least the last time I checked, had 0 dislikes. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm okay then. Cool. This means I gotta go harder on the next clickbait. I think my next video is actually gonna be my Anime Frontier vlog. Because I was typing up the script for it before I started the stream. So. I gotta write down the script for the vlogs before I forget, and that con was already a month ago. Oh my god, geez, off beans, I'm gonna forget stuff if I don't write it down. I gotta do that one, I gotta do my holiday Modsuri vlog. Because I'm doing my Artist Alley vlogs now. They're barely even vlogs, it's just me talking about the con. They're more like reviews. But should I leave for spoilers just in case? I mean, there's not really gonna be spoilers aside from the characters are walking and talking amongst each other. You're not gonna see any dialogue, so you don't know what they're talking about in this page. That's all you're gonna get. Yeah, new drip spoilers, that's pretty much all there is. But if you don't care too much about that, then it's whatever. I mean, technically everybody has new drip, but Vector's is just probably the most, different. Oh, I forgot to color Vector's eyes in this panel. Oh no, my son, he has no eyes. Oh no, my son has no eyes. And I was gonna do Frank this sparkle eye here because I think it's cute. It makes sense with the context of the panel. A sparkle eye, he's a sparkly boy. He's having a little moment, he's like, oh my god, look at my son, he's so cute. Frankie, my boy, look at him. Look at my sons! I love my babies so much. Real talk though, I'm glad that so many people like and read my comic. Yay! I'm glad that people like my DIY Blorbos. They infect my brain constantly. And now they will infect other people's brains. Yay! Good comic, a lot of hard work in it. Well, thank you. Glad you guys think so. I love Rory down here. She's just like, It's just like a little creature. Down at the bottom of the panel. Oh, Vector, your eyes need to be changed. Boop, boop. There. Alrighty, there's the character flats laid in, which means it's now time to do background flats. Rory's been turned into an emoji. Yeah, kinda. Yesterday and most of today I was hyper-focusing on your comic and characters. Aw, thank you! I'm glad you like it that much. Here, I gotta turn off Clip Studio for a hot second. Because I need to open up the previous page and the dialogue bubbles are gonna be visible and we can't have that. I'm proud of the coloring that I did on the previous page, though, that we now get to emulate for this one. You guys will see it here in a sec. Taking a while to load, though. There's a lot of layers. A lot of layers. I'm really happy with the color palette for this scene, though. It's pretty. You guys will see it in a moment. Okay. So minor spoilers for finished comic page, but again, no dialogue is showing, so all that's there is like visual spoilers of stuff happens. Look at the pretty color! Look at the pretty colors! DIY Blorbos is the best phrase I've heard all day. I cannot take credit for it. A friend of mine said it first. And they may have even gotten it from somewhere, I don't know. All the shading and stuff. So with coloring backgrounds, I usually like to work sort of kind of loosely back to front. Somewhat. My god, they walk through a forest. I know! Spoiler alert, they walk in the woods! Like that hasn't been what they've been doing for half of the comic. Comic ruined forever. I know. I'm sorry. Oh, but you know what I just realized I have to do first? I have to trace over my 3D model and add that to it. There's some stuff up in here I gotta draw. I'm gonna use the straight line tool and I'm gonna come back and modify it later. Vector and Ariana flew through the forest, so... Yeah, it's a pretty forest. That means this part's important. Spoiler alert, all the parts are important. If they weren't important, then I wouldn't draw them. Putting a lot of detail into this foreground fence. Who's that behind us, standing there menacingly? That's the random human 3D model that I keep in my files, in order to use it for like a scale reference when I'm sketching the characters. Oh no, she's clipping! She's clipping! Oh no! Probably gonna cover up this fence mostly with leaves anyway. I don't know why I'm spending so much time on it. It's gonna be blurred too, but... You know, whatever! Whatever! Am I right? What I'm gonna do to make it look less like I just use the pen tool is I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna add a little bit of variation to all these lines. So then it won't look so much like I use the line tool, but I did, because I'm a devious little cheater. Little art cheater. Not be trusted, I'm a cheater. Basically, you just keep a mannequin there. Yeah, it's just for scale with the backgrounds. Mannequin for scale. It's like a banana for scale, but it's a mannequin. Because sometimes otherwise, like, the characters will get out of scale with the background and it just looks really funky. So it's just a marker for how large the characters are in the scene. Bananakin for scale, yeah. Oh, this is Kirby music. That's cute. My Stream Jams playlist is just like lo-fi remixes of video game songs. feel like I need to find more songs for the playlist. I wish that someone would do, like, lo-fi Bravely Default soundtracks. I listen to the shit out of that. Bravely Default has some freaking awesome jams. I hope they come out with a Bravely Default, Switch port eventually. I'd buy the shit out of that and I'd stream it. Ooh, ah. Alrighty, so now I've drawn this fence once. And I'm just gonna copy-paste that shit, because who has the time? Not me! Not me! Waiting for the console assistant to grab my badge, let me in. Oh, yeah, it's... Wait, what? Does ALA start on Thursday? Dang. Is it a 4-day con? I hope they let you in soon. That's gotta be annoying. I actually did a con recently that, like, did not have Thursday set up at all. So you had to come, like, early Friday to set up, and I'm just like, just let me come in and drop my stuff off at least. Jeez, now I gotta keep these big-ass bags in my hotel room overnight. It's a pain in the ass. Alright, cool. Now I can get rid of that layer. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, I gotta fix this a little bit. Since these are such big objects, I think I am going to just ink them on, or color them on the characters layer. Oh yeah, so you guys, I finally finished Harvestella the other day. And so I am now working my way through Pokemans. I'm playing Pokemans again. Attempt number 2 at playing the Pokemans. Because I started when the game first came out, and then I didn't do very much with it. I didn't get very far, so now I'm trying to get further. Violet, yeah! So far, I've been trying to name all of my Pokemans that, like, I'm actually gonna use. Like, I'm only giving some of them names, but a lot of them the ones that I think I'm gonna actually use, I've been naming them things like, I've been naming them after my D&D characters, and also the NPCs that I've come up with for our D&D game. The problem is that it has been so long since the last time we played D&D, I've forgotten so many of my NPC names. They just don't come to me as easily anymore, and I'm like, oh, well, Alright, so yeah, so now we are doing the sky first. I'm just, like, doing these kind of, like, gentle gradients in the very, 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 very back. And, like, not much of this is gonna get seen, just because of how dense the forest in the background is. But it kind of, like, sets the color tone, you know? Okay, that layer isn't actually going to show anything. I'm going to move the sketch up here. Yeah, okay. I should do it on this panel, though. Kind of around the edges. Gently. there we go, there we go. Okay, sick. Kind of misty aspect of the forks looks so nice. Thank you! I definitely use, like, so whenever I'm trying to decide on the colors for a scene, I definitely just, like, troll around on Pinterest for a while to try and find a color scheme that I like, and then I just reference that. Also, I have downloaded so many new and nice, like, grass and plant brushes recently, so you guys are gonna get to see me using those a lot in these next couple of pages. Because I love how they look, and I organized them. I had, like, 300 some odd brushes that I downloaded from this artist, and I've just been trying to get used to using them. But I had to organize them because there were too many. Lush foliage, exactly. Very lush. The good cushion. No! Not like that! But yeah, the general idea is just that since this grass is supposed to look like it's in, you know, a forest, where it would be reasonable for grass to, you know, not be like perfectly manicured. And so I'm just like laying down the base layer of grass first, and then I'm gonna come in and just turn it into just all kinds of craziness after that. You guys will see it. I did it on a TikTok live a few days ago, and now you guys will get to see it. The bonkersness. But yeah, I was doing a TikTok live, and you guys know that I've been trying to get a TikTok stream key so I can simul-stream to TikTok as well. But they just have not given me access to their streaming software yet, and it's driving me crazy. You got TikTok live to work? I just literally put my phone on a tripod and aim it at my computer, my tablet. And they have not deigned to give me a stream key yet. But one person in chat said if you stream for like an hour 2 times a week, that's enough for them to notice you. And I'm like, press X to doubt, but okay, I'll give it a shot. So I'm gonna try and do more TikTok streams until they give me a stream key, and then I can simul-stream on TikTok as well. I found Star from a TikTok live. Yeah, see, it works! It works. I just like TikTok's my biggest platform. I have almost 200,000 people following me on TikTok. And I would love to get, you know, at least a fraction of those people to come watch my streams when I'm, like, actually meaningfully streaming. Because when I stream just from my, just, like, recording my tablet, it's always all wacky and, like, doesn't feel good because it's shaky. So now I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna shade the grass a little bit. With the blender. Basically, darker towards the front, lighter towards the back. Is the general rule of thumb. I need to be using a block-in brush for this. have any tips for social media? Yeah, it's such a broad topic. If you want any meaningful advice, you need to be more specific. In general, I have a lot of advice in my marketing for webcomics video that I posted on YouTube, but it just kind of depends on what you're trying to accomplish. Just trying to make the plants look natural. I'm still not like an expert with these brushes or anything like that. I'm still very much learning how to use them, learning how to make my landscapes look nice, but that was one of my goals. Like, yeah, do a lot of landscapes in the comic and maybe you'll actually, you know, get better at drawing landscapes. And I mean, it's been working so far, so you can't knock it too hard. I'm not gonna spend like hours and hours every single page making each landscape look fucking perfect and flawless, but at least try to make them look good, you know? And this is just me blocking in kind of colors. I'm gonna go over it and do a lot more detail work with these here in a sec. Okay, hydrate. I did it. I did it! How do you put your art there without fear, and how do you grow? How do you get over posting the fear of posting your artwork? You just post it, and don't worry about it. Honestly, legit, there is nothing to be scared of. Just post your shit. Don't think about it too hard and just put it online. It's not that deep. As far as growth, it honestly depends on the platform, and any advice I give you now is going to be outdated in like a couple months. So just try to post, like, consistency is honestly the best tip I can give you. Just try to be consistent about what you're posting. Try to post frequently. But don't burn yourself out trying to post a whole lot because it's not worth all the stress. This is the part where I'm actually going to, like, come into detailed grass. Wow. Plants. I have a whole folder of just various plants and such. Oh, is that what's going on? Is that why it's being fucking weird? Okay, fine. Jeez. Jeez and sheesh. Okay. I'm gonna blend this out then, because I was doing this on the wrong layer, apparently. Oops-a-doodles. Oops-a-doodles, everybody. I fucked up. Did it on the wrong layer. Haha, it's fine. plant brushes. Just because I want it to look like wild grass, and wild grass is always just like freaking crazy looking. Like you never have two plants that look the same. It's always very just kind of inconsistent and weird. Just like various scattered plants that are just kind of everywhere. Gonna kind of layer them on as I go. And then the grass looks crazy and unique and interesting. Let's go. I'm switching between brushes as I do this to kind of make them less consistent, more interesting looking. I don't know if I'm making any sense. I'm just talking. When will your new brush be on your store? The one you made during the live? Eventually. Eventually. I'm not 100% sure. You planning any more collab streams with Yulia or other cool peeps? I've got one on the docket for later in January. I don't think it's next week. I think it's the week after that. But the date might change, so nothing solid at this point. I'm not going to announce it yet. So that's grass for one panel. Next panel, more grass. We're just gonna do this. This one so little is showing, I'm just gonna skip straight to the plants layer. Next one! Let's skip to this one down here, because that's like a lot of grass right in the front view. I hope this is interesting to watch. Just me drawing a lot of plants. Love watching these streams. I am glad. I don't color on streams very much, so I'm a little self-conscious that it's not interesting. But I will do it if you guys like it, so. So peaceful, strategic horticulture, yeah. These streams like a body double so I can get my own drawings done. I come for chaos, you're fine. Aw, you guys are nice to me, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying my plant game. Your custom brushes work in Clip Studio iOS. They should, because they should. I'm pretty sure the brush software is the same. So what I'm gonna do, you guys aren't really gonna see it until much later, but I'm eventually gonna come in and put a layer like on top of my characters that I use to like put in the front grasses. But that's for later. I gotta do the background grasses first. Strategic grass. Grasses. Now that's satisfactory, so now I'm gonna come in and do just some various like plants and things. It's like little plants and such. I'm just picking colors, dropping them in. Just like little bitty plant, like grassy plants. All right, next one. Next one. Let's start with grass and then we draw on the next stuff. All of this will look much more interesting once I've got, like, all the grass and stuff done. Can't wait till Friday. I ordered your merchant. My mech, and we're coming. Hell yeah, my mech! I'm just kidding. Thank you. I'm glad you're excited. I know what you meant. I was sorry. Make a mecha vector? Oh gosh. So grassy. It is! Very grassy. Again, I'm not like an expert at landscapes or anything, but I'm doing my best, you know. The key is progress and improvement, a little bit at a time. That's what I'm trying to accomplish here. Nothing groundbreaking, just trying to do my best, make it work. Make a Mecha Frankie. Oh, wait. Yup. Okay, I'm gonna save that later. Alrighty. Let's do this one now! So here's the thing, is that I might, if I'm able... I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Just to kind of give me like a little bit of a starting point. Yup! We're doing this. We're making it happen. Let's go, team. Let's go. I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna cut back on some of these that are a bit much. And I can just kind of come over and just do it all again. I might not do this, actually. Yeah, no, we're not doing it. I'm starting it from scratch, because it's fine. Scratch. I always feel bad when I don't, when I'm not as talkative on stream. Because, on the one hand, it's easier for me to focus if I'm not looking at chat constantly and I'm just kind of doing my thing. But on the other hand, I worry that that's less entertaining. I'm just focused right now. Oh, stretch break, sure enough. Everybody stick your hands in the air. Wave them around like you just don't care. I need to close the blinds because it is dark outside now. It's now become dark outside. Oy. 6 already? Oh, geez, you're right, it is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, yes, and hydrate. The good news here is that if I draw this grass, I can just copy paste it to the next panel. It'll make things a little easier. Here to vibe with other people while I dry. Well, good. Pay less attention to me so I can just focus on my grass. My grasses of various types. Alrighty, there is that for the most part. Again, once I get this laid in, I can just kind of copy paste it to the next panel and I'll make my life a lot easier. Now it's time to come in and do plants! Just assorted, non-grassy, kind of like wild grass plants, etc. Just to give it a little bit more of a natural texture. Will we get more Zera? No spoilers. No spoilies. Eventually. You guys just got so much Zera. You got so much of him. You got 30 whole pages of Zera Squad. We have to focus on these kids for a while. They're the main characters, damn it. have a bad habit of twirling my pen, and then I drop it and I lose track of it. And then I'm just gonna come in here with some just regular ass brushes. Alright, I think this is good, and now we're just gonna go weep. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, let's go gang. You missed 2 Hydra? No, I didn't, I did those! I did those! Dun dun dun! Surprise! I did do those hydrates. I said it and everything. Ow, I've got to do these up here now! Wait, can I just... Whoop, whoop. Maybe I can. I can and I will, damn it! Use that as a starting point. And then just do some paint overs. This is how we're doing it. Just add some varied leaves. Let's go, gang! Digging all the new outfits. Thank you! Grass looks good. Thank you! I'm having fun with it. I'm almost done though. Soon I will actually progress the backgrounds and not just be drawing grass for 100 years. Can you imagine being finished with grass? I can't. I will never stop grassing. Don't take that out of context. Don't make it into a weed joke. Makes my life a lot easier now that I've organized all these brushes, because like I love all the brushes from this brush pack, but my god, there were so many of them it was hard to keep track. Sooner or later they'll go outside again and the grass will return, that's true. No, you're the artist, but I hope there's going to be some kind of overlap. No, there is, there is. I come in and I do that afterwards. I said earlier, I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna do like, so here. Like, where's my overgrass layer? Boop. I do it after I've done all the characters. Just because, like I said, I kind of work backwards to forwards. So I am going to come in and I'm going to do it, like, on top of them. I'm doing the background grass first. Yeah, don't get water on my planner. My water dripped. Ag! But no, yes, my characters would not be perusing about in the grass and not have some sort of foliage on top of their feet. No, we're not going to do that. Nitpickiness is happy, yeah. Did I hear water? No! No more hydrates! God! Another one! Jeez! I'm gonna put that cooldown on there. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and you guys are gonna be happy about it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, you punks! Don't test me! Okay, now I get to do multiple layers of pretty flowers! Pretty flowers! I have a folder for all of my flowers. Gotta find the one I want. I think it's like small flowers. Here we go. Do you have any drawing tutorials? I've got a couple of like comic specific tutorials, but not really any like drawing specific tutorials. Pretty, pretty flowers. Yeah, this, the reference I used for this, color scheme was very much inspired by, like, this hydrangea forest in Japan. Like, look at these colors! It's kind of a mix between these two. And like, I love these colors. I love these colors. And then you can't super see it, but I have like a color. I made myself a color palette to test with. So that's where I'm kind of pulling the colors from, is over there. I just really like the look of like the purple flowers against like the kind of dark green grass, like kind of blue-green. Thought it was pretty. Pretty, pretty flowers. I'm gonna come in with like a more detailed flower brush. Maybe not that one though. Just so that they don't all look the same. We're almost done with grass. Ah. I just recently discovered your channel and I love your videos, watching them with my birds currently. Oh, thank you! I hope you and your birds like them. Notice webcomics last longer than most shows on TV and streaming. Yeah, because we don't have networks that shut us down after one season. Netflix! Sorry, I'm not salty at all. Why would you say something? Alright, so now that my grass nonsense is basically done, now it's time to do other layers of things. But they're all kind of in a funky order, so I gotta figure out what I'm doing next. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Got it in one. Whoa! I made it small. That's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. Get back up there. Time to draw in trees. Happy little trees. I was making a joke that I sounded like Bob Ross when I was drawing my trees on TikTok Live the other day. Just happy little trees. Happy little trees. The background. Little bitty background trees that are gonna get covered up with dialogue bubbles anyway, but whatever, it's fine. Happy little tree. Happy little spooky creepy trees. Remember how I said that this chapter was gonna get, like, not a lot, just like a itty bitty, like, teeny little bit horror vibes? Maybe just, like, the smallest amount possible? Y'all remember when I said that? Remember when that was the thing that I said I was gonna do? Well, spoopy trees that are just kind of the same as normal trees, but they're colors. Maybe just a little bit. Pretty though. Vibing to it. me skip from that to Pokemans. Pokemans. Okay, and then I gotta do my tree bushes and stuff. Ah yes, my assortment of trees. But I am totally not just going to copy-paste onto the next page. That would be ridiculous of me to do. I would never, ever do that. No, sir. I would certainly not just draw one tree-filled background and just copy-paste it multiple times over the rest of the scene. I would never— listen to me, chat, listen. I would never do that. I would never do that, okay? No one tell TikTok what I'm doing, okay? I'm a criminal. I'm an art criminal. Nobody tell TikTok or I'm gonna get a bunch of pissed off know-nothings in my comments again. Damn it. Draw one set of good trees, you don't have to draw any more for the rest of the scene. That's the rule. It's called recycling, and if I could recycle my grass, I would, but when I tried it didn't look very good, so you know. Hi Don! Welcome to stream! I'm totally not recycling trees that I drew on the previous page. Because I would never do that. You guys know me, I would never, ever, ever, ever in my life do that, alright? We're all in agreement that Sar would never do such a thing? Good. I would never, ever, 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 ever do that. Just ignore that I'm doing it right now, but shush, because I'm not doing it. Because that would be admitting guilt. And I've never done anything wrong ever in my life. This panel is going to be a pain in my ass. Because this panel is a bunch of trees as viewed from kind of down below. Which means that I am going to end up drawing these ones from scratch. Approximately. Brushes are kind of genius, though. I love how they work. Devin L. Kurtz is the name of the artist whose brushes I'm using, by the way. Very cool plant and foliage brushes. It kind of bums me out, almost. Because, like, I was working on my brush pack for, like, different brushes and stuff, and now I'm like, well, shit, this one's so much better than mine would have ever been. On the one hand, they're very useful. I'm glad they exist, but on the other, it's kind of taken the wind out of my sails, like, just a little bit. And I'm like, aw. Oh, man. Oh, hydrate again. Alrighty. Figured you were using your brushes. I just bought those two and haven't used them yet. Oh, they are excellent. I've been enjoying them a whole heck of a lot. Gonna add a couple more just trees in the background. What's your opinion on Procreate? Good for sketching, garbage for just about everything else. I hate inking and coloring in Procreate so much. Like, if it's all that you have, I understand using it, but trying to use it when you have access to better materials is just like, it's an exercise in misery trying to, like, actually use it for, like, inking and coloring especially is just, like, a nightmare. I enjoy it for sketching, but that's about it, to be honest. Seen people make whole comics on Procreate like how, no, for real though, I just... Doing anything other than sketching in Procreate is just so miserable, and I don't know how people have the patience for it. I guess if it's like the only program you've ever used, then like, you don't know what you're missing. But I just... Oy. Oh. What is it with you guys in the hydrates? That's 3 in 1 minute, what the fuck? Fine. Gee, I'm gonna put a cooldown on the hydrate if y'all can't behave yourselves. I'm serious. Done! Stop it! Alright, that's it. That's it. No! No, you guys are done! You're done! I'm turning off the hydrates! As soon as I can figure out how! Viewer rewards, channel points. I'm doing it. Where the fuck are the options for channel points? Where is it? Individual rewards and challenges. Hydrate. Cooldown. There. You guys made me do this. You have only yourself to blame, alright? Damn it. Back to my comic pages, anyway. My spicy fog. God, you guys. Fine, fine! Damn! Jeez. Jeez Louise crazy. Ugh. Fine. There. I finished my water. Are you happy? Chat chooses violence today. Do I need a foreground tree? Yeah, I'll put a foreground tree on this layer. Or on this, panel. What dimension, you see? Up the hydrate range. You guys. So silly. With all your spams and whatever. Alright, so the backgrounds are basically done at this point. Let's go, team. Coming. Nope. Nope, it's gone. Fuck. Fuck me! Arg! Okay, well now it's time to actually shade the characters! Yay! Hooray! So I've mentioned this before. Whenever I'm drawing blushies on characters, I never give Frankie any blushies because he wouldn't have any. It's just a little thing. I don't know if anyone has noticed, but I noticed. Because he wouldn't have blushies because he has no blood. No water allowed. No, we are no longer under the water. Not anymore. I'm free. Yeah, I give them blushies just to kind of like make it look like they're alive. Except for Frankie. I've known, but it might just be watching you color so many times. Yeah. Dawn knows more about Castoff than I do, probably. Let's be real here. Dawn could probably make up an ending for Castoff and it'd be more or less accurate. That's not me confirming or denying, anyway. Anything. That's just me goofing, but you get the idea. Now we gotta do my favorite part, and by my favorite part, I mean my least favorite part. Is doing cell shading. And yes, before anyone makes any sassy comments, yes, I am gonna fix that they're just clipping through the floor. I'm gonna do it later, alright? I'm gonna fix it later, okay? Frankie not have, I don't know, cybernetic blood? Not really. I mean, that was never something I planned on him having. I'm getting to that phase where I'm worried that I'm making my comic pages too detailed for me to keep up with. But I just like drawing pretty grass! And I make this comic for my enjoyment, and if I like drawing the pretty grass, then I'm gonna draw the pretty grass, goddammit. Blob faces are silly. Well, they're gonna be very small on the page, so I mean... Alright, what freaking layer is that? Get out of my sight. Your merch is addictive, I need more. Oh, well, I'm glad you think so, thank you. Honestly, I've been struggling to think what kind of stuff I want to do next. Because, like, it's a new year, right? And I need to, like, make new stuff that I want to put on my store, but I just... I'm a little bit, like, paralyzed by the indecision. Because, like, there's part of me that wants to make more fan art, but also another part of me that just got a lot of copyright dings. Because I guess Crunchyroll hired lawyers to go through Etsy and, like, ding all of my anime-related listings, and now I'm scared to do more fan art. Unless it's for something I know I'm not gonna get dinged for. And, like, I could just stick with stuff that I'm not gonna get dinged for, but... There's also part of me that just wants to, like, continue, switching over to, like, original stuff, but originals don't sell very well, and I gotta pay my mortgage. I'm just like, it's the indecision of business ownership and what to spend my time on, you know? The terrors. Everybody in my position goes through it. I still want those tiefling prints. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do those. Those definitely need to happen, I agree. I always wondered if folks didn't experience issues with companies and merch like this. No, definitely do. It's why I tried to mostly focus on stuff that I'm not going to get dinged for. The copies of, like, or companies have explicitly said is okay, or that they just don't care. But a lot of my older stuff doesn't fall under that umbrella, just because I was just kind of making whatever the fuck I wanted when I first started. But now I'm trying to be a little bit more careful, and it's just, I'm considering discontinuing some stuff, but it's a bummer because it's like, dang it, I want these to sell better, but they kind of don't. It's frustrating. It's like, I'm taking them off my inventory, but I feel like I need to replace them with something, but I don't know what. And that indecision paralysis is kind of psyching me out a bit. Shame Cube plushies? Oh man, what if I did? Hey, make ship! You want to make the easiest plushies in the world? Call me. Or I guess don't call me. Email me. These little cubey guys. Because, like, my thing is, I would love to just, like, make Castoff merch all day, but, like, my original, like, my webcomic stuff does not sell super well. Like, I know it looks like I have, like, a huge fandom, but I kind of don't. It's just a red pillow, yeah. Reddish pink. Still can't believe the computer repair people stole my Shame Cube sticker. I know! Put them in the Shame Cube. Heckin' rip. Oh, yeah, Dawn, you messaged me about that, and I forgot to message you back, but I can just stick one in the next... I can stick a new mail... or, a Shame Cube in the next mail club package that I send out. If I remember. If I hadn't already packed it by the time I remembered you sent me that message, I would have stuck it in December's, but I forgot. I forgot. Oh, hydrate. Okay, this is your one hydrate for the next 5 minutes. So leave me alone after this, okay? Enough. But yeah, I kind of go through, like, I feel like most artists kind of go through this, but I feel like it's especially bad if it's your full-time job. Where just kind of go through, like, the indecision. I've compared it to, like, feeling like a car stalling, or that, like, my wheels are stuck in the mud, and no matter how hard I try, I'm just kind of, like, stuck in one place. I'm not quite there yet, but the feeling kind of comes and goes, you know? Stretch break! Be normal about the stretch breaks, you guys. I swear to God, stick your hands in the air like I'm not gonna perform a murder. It just reminds me of that my brother and me bit. What do I do with my hands when I'm kissing? Straight in the air! Hands straight up in the air like you just do not care. Actually gonna make an order from you this week so you can stick a Shame Cube in there, because I've got a couple other stickers I want to replace too. It's just gonna... Okay, yeah, sure, I will do that. If you make a purchase on my store, make sure to, like, leave a note, otherwise I will forget, because unfortunately I'm a forgetful person. Another thing I want to do is I think it's time for new promo art for Castoff, but I am waiting until some of the stuff in this chapter happens, because I want to include hints to it, to, like, some of the stuff that happens in this chapter, but we haven't gotten to it yet. And so I'm, like, just kind of sitting on my thumbs, being like, eventually I'll be able to make my new promo postcard and stuff. New promo art with new outfits, yes. But there's, like, there's one more thing in this chapter that's gonna happen that I want to put on the promo postcards. And I can't yet because the thing hasn't happened yet. And I'm like, damn it! They haven't gotten that thing yet! Shit! How do you know if your art is good enough to sell? You offer it for sale and then people buy it. Like, there is no such thing as good enough. Like, there's no bar to climb over where you will know that your art is good enough. You just... Honestly, the best way to start is to get like a print-on-demand store, like a Redbubble or something. You won't make very high profit margins, but they'll do all the work for you, so you don't have to worry about buying inventory and keeping track of things and worrying about shipping. Just put some stuff up on Redbubble and advertise it and see if people buy it. And just learn from everything that you do and everything that you make. There's not going to be a point where you look down at your art and you say, okay, this I think is good enough to sell. You just gotta psych your brain into knowing that you're good enough. And also, have the confidence of a mediocre white man who's been published 4 times and can't do proper research about shit. There are some, like, books and movies and TV that exist. It's like, wow, how the fuck did this get made? And then you feel better about yourself. They pose like a boy band, yes. That's exactly what happens. They had chapter 12 of Castoff is them abandoning the mission to get Vector home, and they just become a boy band. Never mind that only 2 out of 5 of them are boys. They don't care, and neither should you. I have wanted to do a Battle of the Bands AU for Mail Club, though. I just don't want to draw instruments. I don't want to draw instruments. I'm crying, thank you. Oh gosh, well I hope it's good crying. I hope it's good crying. But yeah, no, like seriously, art is so fucking subjective. There's not gonna be a moment where you just say, yes, my art is good enough. You just gotta start doing it, and people will, if you do what you're passionate about, people will follow. An audience will come, like, as long as you're consistent and you do what you love, like, worry about building an audience of people that care about the stuff you make and not about making an audience that's just gonna make you money, right? Notable instrument tracer. Yup! Yup, I would absolutely be downloading, like, 3D models or just tracing reference photos of all the instruments involved, because fuck no. I'm also considering, just because, like, I've been playing Pokemans now, one of the options for next month's Mail Club is gonna be a Pokemon, like, AU, just drawing the cast with, like, their Pokemans. Because I like Pokemans and I've been playing it and the new game's out. And I designed Pokemon teams for the entire crew a while back, so I would probably, like, for the stickers, just, like, one character, one Pokemon. What are their Pokemans? I gotta look at a list of Pokemans to confirm, because I've forgotten over the years. But there's some very old, like, vote incentive art out there of the cast with their Pokemon teams. Vector would absolutely have, what's the little guy? Not Whismur. The little psychic cat that just stares holes in you. Esper! That's what it is. Esper. Yeah, Vector is would absolutely have an Esper, to the point where, like, I think in the last games I had an Esper and I named it after Vector, because, yeah. I think it even has, like, a line in the Pokedex how it's like, things that look into this Pokemon's eyes get super freaked out. And I'm like, yeah, it's my boy! This is my son! Ariana has some sort of fire type something. I don't know exactly what. Probably like a Houndoom or something. She would have a Houndoom. Scorbunny? I don't know. Scorbunny's too Genki for her, I feel like. Ariana's emo. She has to have an emo fire type Pokemans. Look at her. Half her face is in shadow because she's emo. Look at these dweebs. I love Frankie's face in this panel so much. Feels things that make their hammer can really have a tink-a-tink. I feel like that would be appropriate for her, because that's adorable. I'm not super familiar with many of the new Pokemon yet, just because, like, I'm only a couple hours deep into the game. But, probably. Frankie has some sort of, like... No, Frankie has an Alolan Raichu. That's what he would have. Because the Alolan Raichu, it looks like a pancake because it's chunky. It's like chunky and fluffy. And also it's an electric type. Yeah, the pancake Raichu. So Frankie would absolutely have an Alolan Raichu. That would be his Pokemon. If I were to choose just one. Yeah, if I were to choose just one for the gang, Frankie would be, Frankie would have Alolan Raichu, Vector would have an Esper. Marina, I'm not sure. I gotta look at a list of Pokemons. A lot of them I just have to, like, go through a list, because there's, like, are there over 1,000 Pokemon now? Have we passed the 1,000 mark? I feel like we probably have with this newest iteration. But no cap, I love Alolan Raichu so much. It's just a little guy! It's just a little pancake buddy! I love a lot of the regional variants. I love Alolan, Vulpix, too. The little ice Vulpix. I love regular Vulpix, but I also love Alolan Vulpix. It's so fucking cute. So fucking cute. I have a plushie of Alolan Vulpix. But I've been living in my house for almost a year, and I finally, just yesterday, unpacked my plushie collection and set them up in my room. And I discovered that my Alolan Vulpix, like one of the stitches that kept the tail in place, came undone. Probably just got damaged in the move, so I gotta patch it back up. But yeah, I also gotta look at all the new Pokemons, because I mean, like, I figure there's gonna be some new ones that match up well with the squad. So we'll see. But yeah, for Patreon supporters, y'all will get that poll in a couple of days. I usually put them out on the 10th, because that's the day that my reminder goes off on my to-do list. So yeah. Anyways. Join my Patreon. You can vote in the polls at any tier. So if you know, want to support me and my stuff and my content, and also get your name in the credits of my YouTube videos, and get to vote on the topics for the mail club stuff, you can join at any tier level. Wink. Even the lowest tier is helpful, because my Patreon money goes directly into paying my bills. Anyways, join my Patreon. Yep! I'm a shill, we know this. I kinda have to be. Marina would like Smoliv. Good for gardening and cook! Are you guys killing Smolivs? Are you guys cooking with Smolivs? Oh no! Oh no! I feel like unless there's something else really big, Pokemon go to the polls would be a sweep. We'll see. I've never done a fan art related mail club, so we'll have to see. But I feel like it's topical. You don't eat the Smoliv, you just use their oil. Do you milk the Smolivs? Do you just squeeze them and the that's just as bad almost. That's almost just as bad. I do not wish to milk a Smoliv. No, thank you. No, thank you. Not into it. You crushed the Smoliv. No, not the Smoliv. No! Someone clip me screaming about milking the Smoliv, please. With a giant presser. No! Do not crush the baby. They're so small. How could you do this to them? And the oil just sort of pools in the fruit on its head. I imagine you just kind of pour it out. Creepy. Pokemon has gotten so weird. And I know it was already weird, but it's just like, now that I'm older and I'm thinking about it more, I wish I wasn't. I wish I wasn't thinking about it, actually. Swallows are just little baby buddies. They do not need to be squeezed. Pokemon will also eat you. Nah, I was getting in-game earlier today. I was getting chased by one of those big rock crab motherfuckers. It just like came at me. And I'm like, Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! This Pokemon's fucking aggro. It's coming at me. It was very scary. Hydrate. Guys. Okay, listen, I'll do the hydrate. But you guys have officially overhydrated me and I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom after this. There. And now I'm gonna take an idle break for a few minutes. BRB. Don't do anything illegal. The stream. You were my brother, Donald. I loved you. Okay. Let's find someone to raid. Where is my boy? Show him to me. Where is my man's? Show him. Ah, there he is! You were not there earlier, sir. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Give me a minute. I'm just gonna look at him for a second. He's so relaxed. He was not there earlier though, sir. There's my lad. Hello. What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs in your swimming pool? Bob. What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs laying on the floor? Matt. Hey! What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs hanging on your wall? Art. I don't understand why that joke requires it to be a guy with no arms and no legs. He could just be a guy named Art hanging from the wall. Why does the lack of limbs have to be a factor? Dad joke. Answer me that, dad joke manufacturers. Take folks to school. Hello, welcome to Magic School. On today's episode is going to be real short. Okay, I'm back. You guys didn't do anything illegal while I was gone, did you? Did you? You better not have. You better not have done anything illegal because I specifically told you not to. Downloaded a car, murdered 3 orphans. Guys, what the fuck did I say? What the fuck did I just say about committing illegal activities while I was gone? I half robbed a bank? How do you half rob a bank? Pirated movies. I destroyed a car in Belgium like my father before me. Guys! I specifically said to not to. Why would you do that? Guys, no! 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 Tore the tag off my mattress. Scandalous. My mom had bought me a couple of pillows a few weeks ago. And once they were like on the bed in my guest room, she just like went and just like with her bare hands just like ripped the tag off. And I was like, Mother, that's illegal. That's illegal, Mother. Performing illegal activities in my I'm gonna go to jail because of you. The mattress cops heard you do that and they're gonna come find me because it's my house. I jaywalked? No! Dawn, you monster! He's not here to appreciate this joke. But I wonder if DMJ from notable D&D game What's Left of Us has ever I bet he jaywalks all the time because that's his name. But, anyway, watch our D&D show. He's not here to appreciate that joke, but I said it anyway. I've been trying to get Jay to make TikToks. I'm like, Jay, you gotta get on TikTok, my guy. I keep telling him, it's like, listen, D&D TikTok is the thing, and you could use it to advertise our D&D show. And you have enough fodder, because, like, every time I talk to him, he's got some weird anecdote about something that happened in a different D&D campaign, and I'm like, what the fuck, my guy? Make a TikTok about that! I sound like my own mother, because she's always telling me, it's like, whenever I tell her a story, she's like, you should make a TikTok about that. And I'm like, eh. Okay, Cake Spider, I love you. I'm not digging this music right now. Alright, I think we are done with the cell shading, which means we are now pretty much in primo territory to start fucking zooming. But first I did forget to draw the little stripes on a couple of their outfits, so I gotta go fix that. Once I finish the cell shading, it is all downhill. At that point. Freaking little edge stripes fucking me up. Where are their legs? They're clipping. And here. Once I am done with all the extra shading, so soft light layer for characters in the way back at 42% opacity. Soft light. But he's in the background. Oh, it's at 100%. That's why it's a little bit intense. Need that. Now we do the little highlight color. No full page BG for that one? No. I must have forgotten. Oh no. I usually do and I forgot it's something. I'm gonna decide how much I care later. I'm gonna decide how much I care later. Because I don't know how much I care. I don't know how much I care. Like, it would be this one if it's any of them. But... I'm gonna decide how much I care after I'm done with the rest of the page. I legit didn't notice until just now. Ugh. Looks fine if that helps at all, thank you. Ignore the sound of me dying inside. Like, I do have some pages that don't have the full bleed. It's not often, but I do have some. But I try to do it on every page because it looks cool. I love this little Rory. He's just in the ground. Like, hello, I am under the ground. Please help. Please help me. So I have this effect brush that I made, which just kind of like imitates sun through the trees, like kind of dappled lighting. Like so. I think it's cool. Good touch, thank you. Step is the little vector eye glowies. Sun eye go glowy. Glowy eye sun. Just the extra bit of texture in the just environment, it just brings it to them. Yeah! My eyes are happy. Yay! Thank you. There's my kiddos and their glowies. Just love how Frankie looks happy all the time. He's a good boy. Look at him. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this baby. How does Frankie keep that little bit of bandage on his chin? Magic. Next question. Alright, we have now reached terminal velocity. It is time for extra nonsense. Firstly, I'm gonna make a layer mask on this layer. Oh god! Oh god, I'm killing them. I'm killing them! They're behind the hill, and they are getting hill behinded. That's step one. Look at them! They're all just in the grass. Just in the grass, and she's like, shut up. They just look so silly. I love them. I love my kids very much. And they're just in the ground. They're in the ground now. Yeah, sorry. I put your boyfriend in the ground. Yeah, he's under the grass now. That's like a new meme on Tumblr, and it just makes me laugh every single time I see it. Hello? I am under the grass. Please help me. They're the quinto! The quinto, because there's 5 of them! Oh gosh, this is making me laugh. She's in digress. Coming up over the hill. She's coming up over the hill. Here she comes. Hector's missing his glowy eyes in his last panel. You're not gonna be able to see. He's so far away that I just didn't hollow out his pupils. None of them do. They all just had the black pupils right now, except Vector. He's a special boy. But like, honestly, when he's so small, you're not gonna be able to fucking tell. He does have the glowy eyes. The eye glow layer is turned on. You just can't, like, see that there's not the stroke around his eyes. But again, it's so fucking tiny, you're never gonna see it. Much like 5 people in the page comments pointed out. Listen, this page isn't going up on the main site for like 2 months. Good luck remembering that far. And of course, now that I've said that, I've invited everyone to try to remember that far. I have brought this upon myself, I suppose. But yeah, so I gotta do it on the other panels, but before, after. Just draw some little plants in front of them and they'll very cute. This panel's gonna be a pain in the ass, so we're gonna make it work. It's very long grass. Actually an amazing buffer. Good on you for being so prepared. Yeah, it used to be bigger, and then December kicked my ass. My whole ass! There we go, grass texture. Yeah, I unfortunately finally got hit by the big C-word disease. Big size all around. Had you not been so prepared, December could have potentially been a lot worse. Yeah, that's true. Definitely could have been worse. But see, that exact reason is why I keep a pretty substantial buffer. For exactly that type of situation. Any of the 5 kiddos actively avoiding stepping on flowers. Vector, maybe, but honestly, there's so many, he probably would have had to have given up at some point. I don't like how that looks. Flattens the whole thing. What about Frankie? Him maybe. Probably not too much, though. Marina would step on flower. Well, they're just like, there's so many and they're so little and tiny. Like, you kind of don't have a choice in this specific instance. Marina has started her villain arc. Oh no, heckin' rip, baby. And yes, I know it's going over Rory's cape. I'm gonna come back and fix it in a minute. Relax. To go be an unproductive member of society. Oh no, well, rest in peace. Thanks for coming. Rue RX, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream squad. What's up? We are drawing some heckin' plants and stuff. gonna come back in and we're gonna do some little flowers. Oh, those are far too large. Carefully carve out this, Rory. There. Very carefully. Alright, there. Now she's in front and the boys are not. Just finished watching your videos and I'm telling you from now on you're gonna be one of my faves for a long time. Oh, thank you! I appreciate that. That's so sweet. I'm glad you like my videos! And thank you for coming to stream. Alright, I think that's all the foreground grass taken care of. They're just popping up! I love this panel. They're just popping up. Like little daisies. Okay, but now we gotta do some foliage up here in the front. Uh-oh, I should have made that on a different layer. Haha, it's fine. Little gophers. Yeah, kinda, a little bit. It's little gophers. Doing their little gopher business. Digging. What if I just Mike Wazowski Rory? What if she just doesn't exist anymore? I'm on the cover of a comic! Castoff Chapter 11. Rory gets Mike Wazowski. Yes, when you make a print version. Isn't there a Pokemon that just evolves into multiple mice? Yeah, no, I've seen that one. It's very silly. I kind of enjoy it, but honestly what freaks me more out about that Pokemon is just the way that it screams. It just looks real creepy when it like opens its mouth. It's just like, ah! And I'm like, oh god! Oh god, it's a... Oh wait, I don't want to actually Mike Wazowski Rory. Come on back. Get on back in here. Come on back. Here to steal some secrets? Well, you're a little late. We've already stolen most of the secrets. Or revealed most of the secrets, but that's what the bot is for. Alright, now it's time! It's time, you guys! Time for what? Time for... glowies. Okay, that's that. Overlay, 53%. Opacity. We are gonna slowly piece these colors together. This is, we're setting the lighting up for the scene. Ooh, it screams. I'm tempted to look it up, but no, I can't. It's just like, its little animation when you engage it in a fight is very scary. It just like opens its mouth and just goes, ah! How do you draw such a good background? Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of practice, honestly. Lots of practice, lots of studying, like reference pictures, etc. And the idea is I want this lighting to kind of like slowly transition. Lighting is trans. No, I'm kidding. If art was edible, I'd eat it. That's a very high compliment, thank you. High praise. Technically, you can print it out. That is true. That is true. Backgrounds are simultaneously my favorite and least favorite thing to draw, so I admire your dedication. I honestly enjoy doing backgrounds. I just have a hard time doing them quickly because the comic has to come out with 2 pages a week. If I could spend as much time as I wanted on like every single page of the comic, oh, you guys would not be prepared for the backgrounds I would draw. Cluttered ass backgrounds in like every single panel. My powers truly put to their limits. Pages a week, yeah. Okay. Overlay at 82%. Some of the elaborate backgrounds in those Mail Club prints. Yup! Yup, you guys, I do legitimately enjoy drawing, like, really cluttered backgrounds. I don't enjoy doing them on a deadline. If I have, like, as much time in the world, I will just sit there and draw cluttered backgrounds all day. I legitimately love them so much, and all of my, like, tiefling prints that I want to draw, most of them have cluttered backgrounds, just because I think they're so much fun to draw and you can include, like, so much character in them. But they're very stressful to try and do on a tight deadline. And so I don't generally do them for the comic. She says that she spends 3 hours on the coloring for this page. Just so much fucking grass in it. Jiminy Christmas. 47% opacity. Fear me. That's all you need to know. A lot of pages. Yeah, the comic's almost 8 years old. You guys, my comic's gonna be 8 years old in April. The fuck? My comic can go to elementary school. She's in the 3rd grade. Ah! Ashley, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream squad. Welcome, welcome. Dude, for the joke, dude, just like make a comic page, like an entire comic page into a brush. Oh, TikTok would have a fucking field day. Drive that engagement, babes. Mention that you're halfway done, so potentially by the time this is done, the comic will be 16 and be able to drive Dawn. Don't make me think about how long it's gonna take to finish. I die inside. It's painful for me. I'm gonna say this art style is so freaking pretty. Thank you! Actually, no, I don't need sunbeams here. The idea is it's supposed to be spooky and foggy. Comic page is looking really good. Damn, thank you! Read the whole comic! It's not all this pretty, but a lot of it is. Now we have to do some sassy background speckles, because I like them. I just like the texture they add. Little background speckles. Makes it feel like there's like, you know, forests always have like whatever kind of particulates in the air, whether it's like bugs or just dust, just kind of stuff floating around. That's why I like adding little speckles and stuff to the background. Just adds a nice little texture, you know? They get prettier as you read more of them. Yeah! Cool part of webcomics, one of the many cool parts of webcomics, is that you can watch the art improve over time, and it's fun to look at. All that pollen, I hope no one has allergy. Oh, someone probably does. Probably Vector, let's be real. Boy's been inside his whole life. You think he doesn't have an allergen or two? Allergy to water. Yeah, that's also true. Comic page of Vector sneezing. Oh no. Oh, what am I doing? I gotta add. Where's my sparkle brush? Reorganize my brushes and now I don't know Frankie Sparkle Boy. He's Sparkle! Sparkle son. Color balance layer. Ta-da! Although actually not ta-da because... some kind of like cool light bleed effects. Love how evil Rory looks. Oh yeah, she's being sassy in this panel, that's why. Rory's even got a little cape now to be dramatic and occasionally evil, yes. Rory, the cape was such a good choice. Yeah, no, I was bouncing ideas for their new outfits off on my friends, and someone said, is like, Rory feels like she's destined to have a coat, or like a cape, because she would get the most mileage out of like swooshing it. Or she would just like steal clothes that she thinks are cool. I'm like, yeah, she would. She would. Little nerd. Color balance. Rory stolen wear fedora. Oh no! Now we're gonna add blur effects. This is the way that I do blur effects. I don't know if there's a better way. There probably is, but I don't know what it is. So I make a blur on a separate layer with just all the layers merged. And I just come in and play around it where I want the parts to be blurred. Looks like shit, I'm gonna fix it in a sec. brush to kind of smooth out the edges. I'm just doing this with like a layer mask. So that if I fuck it up, I can come back and fix it. I look away from chat for a couple minutes and now we're talking about Kingdom Hearts. Rory, what are you guys doing? You guys being goofy in the chat? Oh no, wait, that's a Kingdom Hearts character. Shit. I just want this shot to be very cinematic. I think I succeeded. Saving now. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna say fuck it and just do something different for like this weird background bit, because I don't want to have to make that panel full bleed. You can't make me. I've already done it. I've already done it. I don't want to do it again. Here's what I'm gonna do, is I'm just gonna make a big fancy gradient of all my main background colors, and we're just gonna call that a day. There. That looks cool! I'm gonna add more shit to it though. Gonna add some gray texture very, very subtly. This looks a bit too intense right now. I'm gonna come in and make it more subtle after the fact. We're just fucking around right now. That's what fucking around sounds like. Sounds like with a pen on the tablet. Big ol' Gaussian blur. Takes forever. There, that looks okay, right? That looks kind of cool. I have an idea and it might suck, but I'm gonna try it, and that's the joy of digital art, is if something sucks, you can just undo it. I'm gonna put kind of a vignette around the panels. There, I think that looks cool, and wouldn't you look at that, it is exactly time for the stream to end. It took us like exactly 3 hours to go from just inks to full colors. Let's go, gang. I'm done. I'm gonna go eat dinner and play Pokemans. Alright, so I'm gonna do my end of stream shilling. If you are here and you haven't read my webcomic, there it is, links in the chat. If you're on YouTube, links in the description. If you want, so this page will be going up for non-Patreon supporters in like 2 months. But if you want to see this page finished sooner, like much sooner, like a whole month sooner, you can join my Patreon. Link in the chat, but also link in the description if you're on YouTube. A $5 pledge each month gets you comic pages a whole month early, so you can see them there. Also, this stream is going to be archived on my YouTube channel, so if you haven't subscribed already, please do that. I am trying to really focus on my YouTube a lot more this year, because I've been getting some like really good feedback on that app, and so website. So if you've not subscribed, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, I would very much appreciate it. One last thing is, join my Discord. Join my Discord if you haven't already. Even if you just come and you lurk and you only come for like notifications, that's still the best way to get notifications for all of my various projects. You can sign up for alerts to be notified whenever something new of mine gets posted. They are fully optional, and if you can just assign yourself the roles depending on what alerts you want to be notified about. For example, I have alerts for new comic pages, new YouTube videos, stream alerts, etc. So whatever you're interested in, you can get alerts for it, and it's most convenient to keep track of all the stuff I'm doing on Discord, because social media does not like to show people things, unfortunately. Anyway, I'm gonna skedaddle. Is there anyone around I can raid? Oh, Bia's streaming. Okay, well, YouTube cannot do raids. But we're gonna go raid Bia on Twitch. Everybody who's watching on Twitch, we're gonna do a Bia raid. Bia raid! We haven't raided them in a while. I wonder if they haven't been streaming very much, or if I just haven't noticed it. But yeah, so everybody, go say hi to Bia. Their art is great. Go give them some love. And I will see you guys next time. Oh, we're streaming Somnium Files on Friday. So, yeah. Same time, same place. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Where's my end stream button? There it is.